Hi again then guys, and welcome to, of course, another tune setup for Forza Horizon 4 to one of the newer cars to come to the game, the Vauxhall VX220 in the Season Pass, I believe it is, if I recall correctly. Not sure about availability to all players, but for those who have it, of course, you could use this tune. It's a very quick little car, and if I recall correctly, I think it's actually been gone since, what, Forza 4, I think? It might have come back after that, but I don't recall seeing it in any of the games. Of course, based on Lotus technology, Lotus helped them make it. Personally, and perhaps controversially, I actually like the Vauxhall more than the Lotus, to be honest. I kind of wish that they'd have made like a full-on wide-body GT1 version with a roof scoop and a huge wing, all that kind of stuff. Kind of like a Vauxhall VX220 GT1 car, if you will, kind of like Lotus did, of course. But as far as the tune itself, I would recommend the 6.2 litre V8 engine, not the racing V8. Not sure what happened to my voice then, but the racing V8's got like 800 horsepower. This one has over 1,000, which is why I'd recommend that. I would also recommend all-wheel drive with the turbo aspiration upgrade, and then fit all of your racing stuff. Your brakes, suspension, weight, transmission, diff, tyres, all that kind of stuff. Lightweight wheels. You can fit the front and rear wing if you choose to, but I would not recommend it, because that's more for handling and it does not benefit your straight line speed. So I'd recommend avoiding it. As you can see from the benchmark here, it's quick. 268 miles per hour is supercar territory, so pretty impressive. As far as the gearing, I'd recommend a final drive of 2.7, then pretty obvious individual gears if you've used my tunes before, very simple to do. 2.9, 2, 1.5, 1.18, 0.95 and 0.77. As far as alignment, I've gone for neutral, camber and tow, and it's a very good handling, very nimble car anyway, especially with all-wheel drive. I've gone for 4 degrees of caster, anti-roll on 40 and 30, springs on 70, 125, and then the lowest ride height for the front and the back. Dampers on 10, 15, 5 and 7. As I said, aero doesn't apply for this, and as far as the diff, I've opted for 100%. No surprises there on acceleration, 0 for decel. That works well for me, but of course you can try other things if you want to. I tried it with a 75% rear bias, which does make your acceleration a little bit quicker, but it's also a little bit more skittish. So you could try that if you want to. I would recommend 70%, but you could try between the two and see which you prefer. Now, if you want to get this one straight on your car, you can find it on my storefront very easily. Use the keywords in the description below, or use my gamer tag to find it and download it straight to your car. Or, of course, you could do a variation of this tune. But what you want to know, of course, is, as with any tune, how fast can it actually go? Now, as you'll see in a second from this footage of the race, there is an issue that can happen with a smaller car, a lighter car, a car that sometimes, yes, does have less downforce and also has a shorter wheelbase more often than not, where the high-speed handling can become heavier than you would expect, and you see that when I go violently from one side of the road to the other, trying to take a corner at 268 miles per hour. So, not advisable in a car like this, but if you slow down just a little bit, it can definitely take a corner real fast, and at low to mid speeds, it's never really an issue. It's got a huge amount of power in a tiny frame, feels kind of like a little old school race car, so if you do decide to use the tune, it's incredibly quick. It gets to the top speed so fast, so if you want to grab this from here, or grab it from my storefront, or click here on screen to see all of my other tunes, I hope you have a lot of fun with them. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.